It's funny when I started talking to Adam about this over 18 months ago now. He said, "Do you want to come play this little role in a film?" And it's like, I didn't even need to read the script. It's like, yeah, I'll do anything for you. And then he described the character in the way that directors do. It's about this talk show host, and so But then when I read the script, I thought, this is amazing. This is it's so possible. But then as the weeks and months went by, I would text Adam and say, "Are you psychic? Did you just see what happened with Kavanaugh and the Supreme Court nominee? That's actually in the script. Oh my God! Did you just see what happened? Week by week, it was literally like he had sat down and channeled the future. And so what felt like a kind of a mid distance satire suddenly became a reality TV show. So I'm not quite sure. I feel like we're living it while we're making it. It is the most surreal experience. Brie Ivanti is I think she probably sees herself as a realist. So her fantasy is well, she deals in the real world, but I think her fantasy is impending doom. Just reading the script, it's just so amazing. It's like all of Adam's work in the sense that it's hilarious, but it's painful, and it's so recognizable. But also it takes you somewhere that it's one of those films, like all his films, where you go out and you can't stop talking about it. And I think that people really need to talk about things. It is like making a silent movie, which I love, is that you'll be on set and he'll just yell something in, a suggestion of a line, or let's go back and grab that moment. It's very, very loose and fluid. And can I tell you, it's having been locked down for so long with the pigs and the chickens and the children and and not being able to leave the front door, to be in a relatively fluid environment is a really, it's been a tonic. But he's so great. He's such a great audience. It's always weird walking into a film, that's been going for a little while. And my first day was in the Situation Room. And, and then you've got Meryl Streep as the president, and you're opposite Jen Lawrence and Jonah Hill and Leo, who fortunately I'd worked with before. And, it could be a little bit daunting. There's a style. There's a kind of a front to being on television, particularly in breaking news or in entertainment news, which is what their program is. That you don't meet a lot of genuine, unmolded, authentic people. And so when Cate and Randall walk in, I think it's a breath of fresh air. You don't see that a lot. By the time they reach that seat in front of the camera, they've been coached and molded and shaped and dressed, and so I don't think she's encountered anyone like him before. And I think she probably prides herself on her sort of the intellectual side, which is what his brand rubbing up against her brand, literally no erotic pun intended, I think is something which she thinks would value add to her own brand. Gosh, it's kind of a really complicated question, but really simple. In the end, I think Don't Look Up is about the inability or the refusal to deal with reality, which seems to be the genuine pandemic at the moment. Well, so some things are undeniable, and I think by the kind of the extraordinary cast that Adam has assembled. I mean, you've got everyone from Ariana Grande to Meryl Streep to Leo to Jennifer. I mean, it's insane, right? They had the people who are in it, and I think we've all gravitated towards it because it is undeniable.